Board Member Orgel?
Aye.
Board Member Woods?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Dr. Joris Ray no longer running Memphis-Shelby County Schools. The school board voting tonight not to fire Ray, but to accept his resignation and look for a new superintendent. Hello, I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. Ray will get nearly a $500,000 severance package, and the investigation into his conduct ends with no answers for anyone. 8 board members agreed to the termination. 1 did not vote. So the investigation into conduct issues launched by the board officially ends. And Dr. Ray will get a severance package as detailed in his contract.
This all started when Ray's wife filed for divorce, filled with accusations that her husband was having affairs with school employees and that other workers even helped set up outings. Dr. Ray even admitted to the affairs. WRG's Shay Simon was there for the vote. She joins us now live with reaction to that decision. Shay, fill us in.
Yeah, the Board of Education was a bit emotional tonight as they voted to sever ties with Dr. Joris Ray. They say under his leadership, the district actually excelled. But as of tonight, they say they are putting that all behind them and focusing on educating children.
Hereby severs its relationship with Dr. Ray.
During a special school board meeting Tuesday night, the Memphis-Shelby County School Board accepts the resignation from Superintendent Dr. Joris Ray.
No one wants to be in this situation. It is with a heavy heart that we have come to this point.
The resignation ends the 6-week investigation regarding alleged misconduct and puts severance pay into Ray's pockets. Any information on the terms of the severance package, the specific amount?
The superintendent was giving the lesser of 18 months as opposed to the remaining balance on his contract. The value of that with his current salary is approximately $480,000.
$180,000 to cut ties. Back in July, the school board began an external investigation after divorce documents showed Ray admitted to infidelity in his marriage and listed names of women who could be school district employees. That 6-week investigation cost $19,000, but zero information will be released.
It was just not complete. So at this point, with it being concluded, any information or any report or findings just simply cannot be provided.
In a statement, Ray says he regrets that allegations emanating from a deeply private matter were made public through the media. Now the district says it plans to move forward with the school year and beyond, with the spotlight now back on its children.
It's simply a waste of time, it's a waste of resources, and I'm not willing to waste any more time on distractions.
Well, now that Ray has resigned, in the coming days, the district will discuss who will be the next superintendent of the district. They also tell us that they plan to revise policies, hoping that something like this does not happen in the future. In Midtown tonight, Shay Simon, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, Shay, thanks. And as you know, Dr. Ray did not attend the school board vote, but issued a statement tonight thanking people in the community for their support to get the school system through the COVID-19 pandemic. He said, during my tenure as superintendent, we triumphed during one of the most challenging times in the history of education. He added, thank you for believing in my leadership and thank you for believing in the abilities of our students. Memphis-Shelby County Schools has my heartfelt best wishes. He did not speak about his resignation or what he will do in the future.
The current school board will not make any further decisions on the search for a superintendent. New school board members will be seated in September, and it will be up to the new board to decide how to move forward. Right now, there are 2 deputy superintendents running the school system, Dr. John Barker and Dr. Angela Whitelaw. They were appointed when the investigation into Ray's conduct was launched in July, and he was suspended with pay. And here's what we know from tonight's decision by the school board. Dr. Ray will leave with a severance package worth $480,000. That covers the 18 months he had left on his contract. The investigation into alleged misconduct is over, and Ray can never be charged with any wrongdoing. The new school board must decide if the next superintendent will be hired from within or if a national search will be done. You'll want to stay with News Channel 3 for continuing coverage as we work to get more answers.